Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the fundamentals of software testing. Okay, so basically you might be having a question that now again what is software testing? So we already discussed about it. So basically software testing is nothing but to find some kind of test cases based on the whole model guys. So now here you are doing something like a software, the whole software you are working on guys. Okay, so good test has maximum ability or high probability to find errors. So basically we'll be thinking that if a program is a good test, we'll be saying that you might be thinking that there are no errors, nothing, right? But a good test should find some errors guys, or the probability of finding errors should be high. Even though there are no errors, but the probability should be high of finding. Okay, and similarly testability is nothing but ease of computer testing, so the testing should be easy. And optimality, so software high quality, less bugs. So basically optimality describes about this thing guys. Software should be of high quality with less bugs, so the better it works, the more efficient it can be. Okay, similarly observability, it is nothing but outputs are generated from each input. What you see is what you test. Okay, similarly controllability, the better we can control the software, the more the tests can be automated. Okay, so if you are having the control on the whole software, you can do multiple things, right? Yes. Similarly decomposability, dividing a large module into sub modules guys. Okay, dividing a large module into sub modules and testing individual modules, then combining them and retesting them. So that is nothing but decomposability. Simplicity, the less there is to be tested, the more quality we can test. So basically if there are only few functions or few methods to test, so the testing process will be done easily and you can do many things, right? So you can do many versions of testing, like with unit testing, integrated testing, and all those testings you can do. Okay, stability, so fewer the changes, the fewer the disruptions to test. So basically if you changed only one variable name in your code, so what you will be testing is, you'll be first testing that module, and if there are no errors, you'll be testing the other rest of the modules. That is nothing but regression testing, you'll be doing that. So if there are no errors, you'll be combining them and doing the whole system module, whole system testing. If there are no errors, you are in the safe zone. Okay, so basically fewer changes will reflect in fewer disruption of changes of test cases only. Okay, similarly the last point is nothing but understandability. The more info we have, the smaller we will test. So basically if you are having 100% clarity that where everything is going on, what is going, you will be doing you will be checking only for some test cases and you will be saying that this is passing, it will work for rest also. So in that way we will be deciding. Okay, so I hope everyone got a clear idea about the fundamentals. So in the next lecture we will be going through black box testing guys. This is one of the most important topic guys, so please make sure you are watching the next lecture. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.